So fast forward to 2008. I'm at a gym. I'm with my personal trainer. I hired the Jillian Michaels of the trainers because I wanted someone to kick my ass. I wanted to be better. And so she was smearing me on. I mean, I was curling 20s, I was doing it all. And she, halfway through my training session, she said, sit down. And she said, what's going on with you? And I just burst into tears. And I just said, you know what? At that point, I was still 33% body fat, about 10 to 15 pounds overweight. And I said, you know what? I'm so freaking sick and tired. I was getting ready to go to, my husband and I would spend the 4th of July weekend, we would spend with like 30 to 40 other couples on the beach at this big boat show, boat racing thing. And I knew I was going to be in a bathing suit that whole weekend. And once again, I wasn't feeling my best. And I just said, I'm so sick. Why can't I figure this out like everybody else?
What was your training regimen like? So the viewers know, what was it like at the gym with your trainer? She
was an excellent trainer. I mean, she had me doing some really creative stuff, but I loved heavy lifting. I still do today. I was lifting heavy. I did everything she told me to do, push-ups and the pull-ups and all the things and all the weights. She had me in cycle classes. You know, I did everything she said, but I wasn't embracing nutrition. So I was trying to outwork out a poor diet, and that doesn't work. And everybody knows that doesn't work. Nutrition is 80% of us being our healthiest selves. And one of my favorite questions I get from my followers is, you know, how do I get your abs? I'm like, in the kitchen. We all know it. It's cliche, but like you can do sit-ups and crunches from now till the cows come home. You're never going to see your six-pack if you don't lean out.
Why do you think you didn't embrace the nutrition as a trainer and a professional bodybuilder? I know the importance of embracing the nutrition aspect more so than I do the exercise.
Me too.
But did your trainer focus on that with you during?
Nope. She worked me out. Here's the workout. That's what we did. Now, you know, she would ask me questions, but there was no nutrition piece to my personal training session. It didn't work that way. And if you did that with your clients, I love you for that. But most personal trainers, you're getting a personal training session on the gym floor. And unless you hire someone to help you with the nutrition piece. And so it didn't come with that.
Did she recognize that you needed that?
Yes, that's why she sat me down.
Okay, when she sat you down, what did you do next after she sat down with you?
She sat me down and she said, I want you to do this full wellness system. It's a home-based system. And I said, I ain't doing no Jane Fonda bullshit. I need you to smear me all over this gym floor. And she said, no, you need a full wellness system, Mary. You need nutrition and you need accountability in addition to what I'm giving you as the workouts. And I want you to try this. I said no many times that day to her. I did not understand what I said, you're going to lose me as a client. She said, I want you to give it 30 days. In 30 days, if you're not happy, if you're not satisfied, you can hire me back. But I love, she was a friend as well. So she's like, I love you and care about you. And I want you to have results and be healthy. And I haven't stepped foot in a gym since that day.
What did you change? What was the first thing that you changed? First, you was resistant. So let's get past the resistance. Now you got to put accountability and action together. What was the first thing that you removed? And what was the first thing that you changed in your life?